Eric Christopher, but more importantly, this is my client, the last true body guy in all of independent wrestling.
What?
Juice James.
Yes, Juice. The last true body guy? I mean,
no comment.
So originally tonight, Juice James was supposed to.
He does look good, I'll give him credit. But he's not the last one.
True body
Certainly
guy.
not.
But quite frankly, that man just couldn't happen. Isn't that right, Bo Tavian?
He's calling you out, Bo. But
So
hey,
instead of that,
you're having surgery this week coming up. Just stay calm.
When unhealthy, he's in trouble.
Make sure you didn't ask for those refunds you so desperately wanted, and issue an open challenge. An open challenge to anyone CCW had to offer to step in the ring and have the honor and the privilege the ring with Juice James.
Who do you think it's going to be, Dan?
It sounds like that
we're going to find out in a minute.
the challenge has been answered.
I think whoever it is, I hope he shuts this guy up.
I agree. They talk way too much. That's what I had intended to do.
Get on out here and experience the greatest loss that your career can experience. Because I make careers. Wrestling, me, is money. It sets you up for life. So come on out here, Bubba. Let's do this.
Well, he certainly has a high opinion of himself, Bo. I would have liked to seen you in there with him to shut him up.
I really, I can't handle people like that. I'm all about the walk, not the talk.
Speaking of walk, who's going to be walking out here?
A slow stroll, if the music fits. Oh, and there he is. I know that's Jake Shepard, but I'm not sure the name of his manager.
It's my man Russell.
Uh-oh.
He is decked out. Look at him in purple. I love it.
This is some deep purple here.
Well, that's a body guy of some sort.
It's
a big body.
It's big.
It's not a good body.
Okay, Mr. Shepard, we see you. Juice James is itching to, I don't know.
Jake Shepard here to challenge Juice James. James, of course, issuing an open challenge. Bo Tavian in the sideline, sitting beside me now. And there is Jake Shepard, good
in his
grief.
entirety. He didn't even dress in the locker room before he came out.
Yeah, I wish he would have.
That is impressive in so many ways.
Hey, he's proud of his body, whatever it may be.
Yeah, I'm all about that. If you got it, I guess flaunt it.
I am the ultimate wingman.
Now I really don't know who we should root for here.
So I felt like it was only right for me to bring my little brother here. Give me a little punch.
Well, if there's one thing here, they're both big guys.
And what just stepped into the ring is the best thing y'all ever seen. He's my little brother, the quintessential male. Ladies and gentlemen, he is
Now that is an introduction.
It really was, and I feared for his bicep as he kept flexing so hard. I'm actually
Jake
impressed
Shepard's
here.
seen the inside of a gym in a long time, my friend.
You know, he has been in the ring here often at CCW in Nashville. He really has.
He has. He's been on each event here previously, and he's been impressive.
And the managers have already started. Jake is calling for Dr. Eric to leave. Oh my.
Juice James on the attack right at the opening bell, charging across the ring with a drop kick on Jake Shepard. Shepard in the corner, otherwise he might have hit. Wow, maybe it didn't have as much effect as I thought. Juice James in his face, Shepard just shaking it off. Well, but Joe, I got to tell you, I'm looking at Juice James. He is put together. Oh! But big Jake Shepard's size is size. I don't care if he doesn't have the muscles. There's muscles under there somewhere.
He literally rammed him.
Yeah,
right
he
there.
really did.
That's impressive because Juice James is not a small guy.
I mean, he's got to be tipping the scales. What would you say, about 350 pounds?
Yeah, it's an easy 350 right there. And I
Juice
believe
James,
Juice is 230.
Yeah, I was going to say it's a put together 230, but Still, we're talking about 100+ pound weight advantage on Jake Shepard.
This gives me a chance to see everybody from a different perspective, so I'm happy for that. And Juice James quickly goes to work here.
Clothesline now on a seated Jake Shepard. Juice James very aggressive now. And I think he's going to have to be, Bo, in order to put Jake Shepard away.
There is method to wearing out big guys. They get blown up easy, and Juice looks to be in shape here.
Yeah, well, for certain, the longer the match goes, the more it tips in the favor of Juice James. He's got a rear chin lock going to that strategy now of wearing down Jake Shepard, leaning all 230 pounds on the back, neck, and shoulders, and arm around the chin. And referee better check and make sure it's not a choke there. Juice James, he wouldn't hesitate to give himself a little bit of an advantage.
He has been known to be the bad guy, not just with his mouth, but his in-ring tactics.
Nice standing drop kick. Shepard staggered back to the corner now.
Dr. Eric is much more active on the sidelines here than Shepard's manager, so I don't know how that will play in.
We'll see about that. It should be about the men in the ring, not the men on the outside. Juice James charging full blast, of course, across the ring moments ago, and now Jake Shepard across the middle rope, and James all over.
Does this man have a goat on his bandana? It has.
I can't quite tell what that is, but it's something.
Wow. Shepard's reeling here. He needs to put it together.
Yeah, we haven't seen much offense from this man yet. Enziguri didn't have too much of an effect against Shepard, just down to a knee. Juice James, and now that one caught him in the back of the head, and that'll take him down, cover him. Referee there in position, 1, 2. Shepard able to power out.
You know, Shepard's actually kind of a likable guy. Beyond the machismo, he shows some fight every time I've seen him.
Absolutely. Again, tough guy, and he's been around for a while now. He's a veteran in the squared circle. Now getting to his feet, Juice James on his back, charging back into the corner. That'll take a toll.
Wonderful. Both men took the toll somehow.
He staggered still from the sleeper hold, but James took the brunt of it on the back and the turnbuckle, and of course in the front with Jake Shepard, all 300+ pounds.
This cold air oxygen is high-flying missile dropkick from the second.
On the second rope again, having some effect. Referee out of position, just a 1 count. Well, so far this match has been all Juice James. Shepard fighting back, but James just so aggressive and has managed to maintain the upper hand the entire time. A nice right hand to the jaw.
Yeah, Juice James keeps pushing the action here. This could be over quick.
Another standing drop kick. He didn't get all of that one, Bo. He barely glanced his shoulder, but I think Jake Shepard is out of gas.
It looks to be a cardio issue as well as just the beatdown that Juice James has put on him with all the miscellaneous kicks. It's been a barrage of kicks.
Referee up to a 4 count as he had his foot across Shepard's throat. Finally relenting and avoiding disqualification is Juice James.
And now, not just the body, he just claimed he's the greatest athlete. I could go dropkick for dropkick with him if he wants.
Yeah, I actually look forward to when you're back in action to seeing the match that was supposed to happen tonight.
Unbelievable.
I would like to. I would like to see you shut him up. This guy's got a big mouth, man. He doesn't need his manager at ringside. His manager at ringside is quite talkative as well. Now Shepard coming back with a nice knife edge chop. Has James really, but the James again. Tremendous recovery by him, and now turning him around.
Oh,
a knife edge chop
Shepard came alive right there. I don't know why.
He just woke him up.
Suddenly the cardio picks up.
James into the corner now. Shepard going in after him, it looks like.
A little adrenaline shot. And Shepard's back. Under
James
the attack.
caught him with the boot and turned his man around. Shepard absorbing the blows in the corner. Again, not having too much effect. James hitting the rope now. Nicely done. Leg drop over the man and slamming him down to the canvas. That could do it too. I can't believe he kicked out of that.
You know why? He's making eye contact with me. He's not focused on his man to put him away.
It might have been that extra second where he looked over at our desk and directly at you that cost him the match.
He still seems to have this. Oh boy.
Forget it. That's a good way to blow out your back.
There's one thing I might have him on there. I could probably handle Shepard here. Being that Vince is bigger than him.
Yeah, you took Vince Steele not too long ago on CCW Live Wrestling. In fact, I think it was last week.
Yes, Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Be sure to tune in on YouTube.
He delivered
CCW Live.
Yeah, he delivered a beautiful side salto suplex on Vince Steele, 450 pounds. And I got to give you credit where credit is due. That was a tremendous show of strength.
And,
Let's see if Juice James can do the same thing to Shepard here. I don't think he can.
I don't think so either. The barrage has been all kicks, and now Shepard's looking to regain control.
Wow! 350 pounds dropping down on the back of Juice James. Cover him, Jake.
I told you, Shepard likes to fight, man. He just doesn't quit.
That was a beautifully executed elbow drop. Landed right on its mark, but he didn't have the wherewithal to cover him. And that could be the telling tale of this match.
If Shepard puts together a few streaks back-to-back of activity, he could steal this one from Juice.
Well, that's just it, though. Now he's slamming his head against the turnbuckle, and I like to see that. 10 of them. The crowd counting along with him, but he's got to be able to follow up.
And again, he stalls. Back-to-back attacks, he might show enough power here. Oh.
Nice heel throw out of the corner. Didn't get all the air that he wanted to, I don't think. And again, Shepard, I think he's exhausted.
This run across the ring could cost him the match.
Boy, you spoke
James.
too soon, bro.
Look at that.
Too soon.
Hey, I'll never take away the athletic ability away from Juice James. That was impressive.
Well, that was an incredible show of strength. I mean, I hate to admit it,
hey,
but he just left the big
when a
man
man
right
earns it, you got to give it to him, and Juice James, well done.
But not able to capitalize.
The crowd was way behind him, and he didn't roll over for the pin there. Barrage of punches.
Exchanging right hands now, and now a forearm by Shepard. A blow by James. And now Shepard, now James. And James, successive blows, getting a head full of steam, but he runs right into a Jake Shepard clothesline. And an elbow. Got him up, scooped over, but no. James slide behind the back. And
James has the hair there. A little grab of the hair.
And a knee to the small of the back. Did he have his hair? I didn't notice that.
He has such long hair anyway, but don't put it past Juice to cheat where he has to.
Come on. Slamming his face into the mat. Covering him now. 1, 2, no. Barely a 2 count. Right hand now. Going for the enziguri. We went over him. It was a whiff. Swing and a miss by Juice James. Mistimed and misplaced. Shepard now coming back. Sending James across. A drop kick by the big man. He didn't get much height, but he had some force behind it. I think he caught him right in the ribs.
They've both thrown some drop kicks and slams here, and Shepard looks to be running across the ring one more time.
And he connects. James flat on his back.
That's 350 pounds straight to the ribs there, Dan. At this point in the
match. He's going up, Bo. He's going up.
Climb. Is he going to the top? All the way to the top?
I hope not. No, no,
Dr. Eric interfering.
Come on.
That's blatant.
Ref, start counting for God. Oh, come on, ref.
So we do not see shades of Vader here as Dr. Eric interferes with Shepard. Nice.
James now ready to pounce. And a running knee caught him right in the side of the head. Very effective. That could very well do it, but no, he's letting him get up. And a spine buster. Covers him 1, 2, and 3.
Shepard looking at the ceiling.
Do you want to be a mark? Or do you want to leave a mark?
I'm smarter than the average bear.